Hey guys, so today I want to compare the iPhone 4 with the latest version, the latest beta at the moment of iOS 7, beta 5 when I'm doing this video on the left side here, and then we do have iOS 7 beta 4 here on the right side, and we'll be going over some of the changes. So if you just go first into settings here, and let's just go to general and go to about, so you can see what I am running here. So you can see here that it is the old beta 4 is the 11A4435D, and the new is 11A4449A. That's the beta 5. So start off here with some small new changes. If you go into accessibility in the new beta 5, you do have a feature here to customize on and off labels, so you can see on and off labels on these on and off switches. You can see here, and then you can see when you change it, it kind of becomes like this line. So if you do want to have that, maybe a little bit easier to see if something is on or off, you can have that. Another thing that also has been updated is if you go to privacy here, if you try here to go to privacy as well on the earlier beta. So just gonna go back and let's see, we'll go to privacy, go down to microphone. You can see that you will have like an option here. Let's see here. You will have an option. I'm not sure if it's available on the iPhone 4 though, but on the iPhone 5 at least, you do see some apps that's using the microphone, and you should be able to, in the new beta, have more control of which apps that is allowed to use the microphone. Maybe it is because I haven't installed an app, but that is one new addition as well. One pretty big addition, new thing here, of course, is that when we are inside of the settings area here, you can see that on the earlier beta it's all blue here on the side, at least here on the top. On the new beta, you can see that you have these kinds of colorful icons, which looks pretty goddamn sweet. Another update that they have done is that when we scroll down like this, okay, wait a sec, we can't see this on the iPhone 4, but if you do this on the iPhone 5 and go down here in notification center, you can see some Yahoo, that the stocks and the weather is like from Yahoo. They have also added a new Twitter icon inside of the browser. So if you just click on that sharing button here, you can see on the left side the new Twitter button, which is the bird is now blue and the background is white. Another little feature that they have added is in Control Center, you can now disable that inside of apps. So if you go down here in settings to Control Center, you see that have this new access within apps. So if you don't want Control Center to pop up inside of apps, if you like play a game and you accidentally pop that up, then you can quickly disable that. If you don't know what Control Center is, it is of course this new in iOS 7 that when you scroll up from the bottom, this is the Control Center. So if you don't want that to open up, let's say when you're inside of the browser, like you can see that I can pull off here, let's say you only want to have it on the home screen. What I can do is I just go into settings and into Control Center, use access within apps, I just disable that, and now I can't open it up. But if I want to open up right now, I can just go to the home of my iPhone and just swipe up, and you can see that it fully works without any problems. You can see we don't have that option over here. Overall, of course, also we should see some performance improvements. So you can see here that when we swipe down, this is on the iPhone 4, and we change pages here, it's extremely smooth compared to beta 4 on the iPhone 4. So very nice. And you can also see overall, like when we do it like this, It's not perfect, but it's definitely a lot more smooth than earlier betas. You can also see that when we unlock the device, that it's perfectly smooth there. And if we continue on, also they might have, so you can open up the camera a little bit quicker. They also have a new slide to power off, so when you hold in the power button, if you want to turn off your iPhone, you can see that on the left side here, it's a little bit more compact, the console and the slide to power off button. And you can also see that the animation here is a little bit different. It fades out more of the iPhone 4 iOS 7 beta 5 updates. And if we continue on here to some other new additions, when you are inside of a call, you have some new icons, or they have added an update, so you will see more circles around the icons when you are inside of a call, and maybe a little bit bigger icons as well. Another thing is that when you get the pull down notifications up here, you can or pull down banner in the new beta 5, you can simply drag it down and enhance it and make it bigger and open up full notification center area. Also, the kind of blur effect might be a little bit different compared to earlier versions here of betas, and of course minor improvements across the whole system. And another thing also is that if you do have the white iPhone, or at least this only works on the iPhone 5, but if you do have the white iPhone 5 and install the latest beta 5, then you will get, when you boot up the device, you will get a black Apple logo and a white background instead of the other way around. So I did get that on my white iPhone 5. And then also in messages, in that little app that you probably will see over here, earlier in betas it was so you saw the first name and then the initials of your last name, but now it seems like they're going back to only show the first name. So just quickly overview here of some of the new additions. You might find more additions or new features as well. If you want to see anything specific in a video, please let me know about that and I'll see what I can do. But thanks for watching this video. If you do like, please subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video. Yeah, peace out.